Hi everyone, I'm the Red Rodent, and I know it's been a while since the last video, so just gonna do a quick breakdown of my life, how I've been lately, and then we're gonna get to the focus of this main video. So, today, as if you don't know, is Free Comic Book Day, May the 4th, and May the 4th be with you to y'all. So, my current haul was the Free Comic Book Day version of Blood Hunt, which is a Marvel crossover event involving a bunch of vampires taking over the world after a form of artificial darkness takes over the skies. An Overstreet Guide to Collecting Comics, which tells you how different tips on how to store comic books, buy them, and how to communicate with your different sellers. The Spider-Man and Ultimate Universe story, which connects to how each individual character in the Ultimate Universe is going to start their new Avengers team, and even has some connection to the newest villains, such as a bunch of random animatronics for some reason. I don't fully know how this works, but here we go. Then there's the DC Absolute Power Special Edition, a prelude to an event where a robotic or artificial intelligence, consisting of Batman's alternate personality, Zur-En-Arrh, which was made to prevent him getting mind-controlled, Amanda Waller, leader of the Suicide Squad, and a new form of Brainiac, normally known as a Conqueror who takes cities, is going to be trying to take over the world and take the place of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, somewhat similar to the Trinity event, where Morgan Le Fay, Lex Luthor, and Enigma, who is an alternate Riddler, tried to do something similar a while back. A new Star Wars comic book, because it's May the 4th after all. Energon Universe, which was a Transformers comic, which also connected to some other properties, including G.I. Joe and Void Rivals. And just for context on how I got so many, I had some help from my mom, who did the store with me as always and tried to help me claim more. And I got 2 graphic novels, which is The Savage Avengers, Time is the Sharpest Edge, a reboot of the Savage Avengers, very violent Avengers team, consisting of Conan the Barbarian, a Deathlock variation from across the multiverse, Weapon H, who is sort of like Hulk with Wolverine claws, Cloak and Dagger, Light and Dark, Anti-Venom, Venom with healing powers, the Black Knight, one of my favorite Avengers, I might make a video about him later, basically Arthurian lore turned into a hero, and the new Daredevil, Elektra. And finally, a graphic novel of Booster Gold from the 52 story where he tries to go back in time to solve the issues of the past. But, let's get to Enter the Arena. As you may remember, in episode 1, we talked about the 2 characters, Medusa and Daredevil, battling each other out in an epic brawl that ultimately led to the victory of Medusa. But now, it's time for episode 2. In the hot, humid, and destructive swamps of the Louisiana Bayou, held captive within the prison of Belle Reve Penitentiary, the most effective, destructive, and the most terrifying prison in the entire DC universe. Normally held captive by Amanda Waller, this freelance sniper is known for shots and kills that would make the average army sniper cry with joy. This sniper, this hero, this anti-hero and villain, originally started his path as a hero figure, trying to save Gotham, while secretly planning for a takeover of the Mafia underworld before he was stopped by Batman in 1956. His name is Floyd Lawton, daughter of Zoe, Uchina Nettie, it's Deadshot. Now in the New York City skies lies his competitor flying by on a hover bike and leading the West Coast Avengers, but most commonly seen among the New York Avengers Tower. His aim is true, and his bow fires back more trick arrows than quips, which is saying a lot because he is one of the most comedic of members of the main Avengers. It is Hawkeye. So let's get into the skills of each character. So Deadshot is known for an expert marksmanship style with any form of weapon. He has mastery of any form of weapon, and he does not have any form of regret. He does not have any moral compass, or very little moral compass. He'll do the job with whatever. He'll use any weapon. He'll play dirty. He'll be a strategy-forming tactician, a mastermind, a genius, but yet also a grunt soldier. His most famous weapons outside of a sniper rifle are his twin wrist-mounted machine guns, which fired back more than 100 rounds a minute, while also using pistols, a protective, bulletproof armor made of Kevlar and an alloy of several other minerals in order to protect him from the most deadly of shots. And a mask that not only allows him to fire more accurate, precise shots, but also hide his vital signs from those seeking him dead. Meanwhile, his opponent, Hawkeye, is an expert marksman in terms of bow and arrow and throwable projectiles. With his bow, he is able to fire an array of different trick arrows, including a bolo arrow to trap and keep enemies there, net arrows, same purpose, sonic arrows to disorient opponents based on their sense of sound and hearing, explosive arrows to disorient them, gas arrows to shrink them, cable arrows to go by like Spider-Man, pin particle arrows to make things bigger or smaller, and gamma slayer arrows to kill the Hulk. But let's get into each of their fates. Deadshot is known for firing shots behind his back on a daily basis. One time, he fired a shot so powerful from his back while behind him that he destroyed a helicopter. This man has taken down gods while a member of the Suicide Squad, although with some consistent help, which is somewhat similar to the circumstance of Hawkeye. Meanwhile, Hawkeye himself has also fought against gods as a part of the Avengers, whether it be the version of Cyclops wielding the Phoenix Force, Thanos the Mad Titan, or the electronic machine Ultron. These two competitors are known for being some of the best snipers in fiction, but there's only one winner. In terms of live action, Will Smith played Deadshot and had a worse performance than Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye, but in the end, this is both inaccurate in several different ways. Deadshot has been shown as performing a very complex character arc throughout the years. While he originally started as a villain, he later grew into a genuine hero through his time in the Suicide Squad and love of his daughter Zoe. While Hawkeye has remained the same cocky, impulsive, and hysterical figure as ever. But this isn't a fight of character, it's a fight of a capable ability, skill, and conflict, which leaves the only probable and definite winner as Deadshot. Deadshot may have less pain tolerance, and in some cases he has been shown with less firing feats than Hawkeye. However, Hawkeye doesn't kill. He's an Avenger. He has a form of a moral code. And in addition to this, Hawkeye also focuses on his image. He wants to be a hero. Hawkeye focuses on doing the right thing. Hawkeye has no armor protection. Deadshot, on the other hand, doesn't care about his reputation outside of his performance reputation. He cares only about himself, and occasionally his children, whenever they're seen. He will do anything to get the job done, and he has no hesitation to kill. Less pain tolerance or not, his armor manages to hold back lightning from the gods and protect him to prevent fatal injuries, leaving him to be the ultimate winner. Hope you like and subscribe, and hope you have a great day.